Shall we begin? Let's begin now.
Welcome back to Calvin's Guide Game. Today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about a game called Lost Legacy. And you guessed it, it kind of looks like Love Letter. It's in a little velvet bag, and it's a 2 to 4 player game from AEG. Takes probably ages 10 and up. Takes about 10 minutes to play. I'm going to put this out on the table for you, let you look at it, and then I'll tell you what to think about it. Alright, here's what comes in Lost Legacy. There's a series of these. This one's the Lost Starship, or the Starship. The other one is the Flying Garden, and I think there's one more. But this one here, what you're trying to do, it's kind of on the same concept of Love Letter. You got 16 cards or so, and you're going to be trying to eliminate other players. There's 2 phases to this game, though. You have the taking your turn, where you're doing what's on the card. This is another one of those where you're going to deal out 1 card each player, draw a card, play a card, do what's on the card. So that phase, once that's done, then you go into the investigation phase. Why the investigation phase? Because you're looking for the Lost Starship. So I'm going to set it up here like a gameplay, and then we'll go through it a little bit, and I'll show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so what's going to happen, I'll just give them a little shuffle here. You'll take 1 card, and this is called the graveyard, or whatever you want to call it. I can't remember what it's called now, but it tells you in the setup. Hold on just a second, I'll tell you. It is the ruins. Graveyard, ruins, about the same thing. So what you're going to do is you're going to deal 1 card to each player. I'm going to turn the ruins up just for fun. 1 to each player. You set these cards here. This player is going to look at his hand. He's got an X. Can you see that? An X. And in the investigation phase, it goes in order of turn. 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you have an X at the end of the game, you're not going to be able to guess where the Lost Starship is. So, you might want to get rid of this card. So you're going to draw, and you got another one. So this card says if this card is in your hand and is looked at by another player, discard this card and you get the hand of that player. So you're going to play this, really nothing's going to happen. So it goes to the next guy, the Shadow Thief. Well, guess what? The Shadow Thief says look at another player's hand or any card in the ruins. If that card is a Lost Legacy, you win the game. He just drew the Lost Legacy. He has to hold on to this card. He can't win the game because he's not looking in another person's hand or in the graveyard. So he can put it in, or in the ruins, sorry. He can put it in the ruins, but it's just one of those things that he's going to hold on to this. But when it comes his turn, number 5, later on in the game in the investigation phase, if it gets all the way to number 5, he automatically wins. So that's basically it. You're going to go around trying to eliminate folks so that you can have less people investigating at the end so you can find the Lost Starship. If you don't find it, nobody wins. But that's basically the game. It's pretty good fun. If you'll hang around just a second, I'll tell you what I think about it. Okay, so what I think about Lost Legacy. Lost Legacy is a fun game. If you like Love Letter and you like any of these little short filler card games, you're going to enjoy Lost Legacy. You know, I didn't talk about the little setup guides that they have. It tells you how to set it up. It tells you how to take your turns. And then it talks about the investigation phase on the other side of the card. Guys, it tells you right here, you don't even need the rule book, which the rule book is well written and it's really good. It's small, but the print is big enough even I can read it without glasses, so shouldn't be any hard time with that. The cards, I sleeve my cards, as you can see. I just like to protect them. I don't think every person does that, but I like to, because if you get a ding or a dent in the card, they go, oh, that's the such and such. So I don't do that. But the cards are really good quality. The artwork is awesome. Look at this artwork. That is Awesome. That was the Shadow Thief. This is the General. Oops, this is the General. These cards are phenomenal looking. The Swordsman. They look just great. I'm gonna tell you now, if you like Love Letter, you like some of these other AEG small card games, guys, give this one a look. I really enjoy it. I think the gaming group I play with likes it. It's quick, 10 minutes, if that. So if you're waiting to set up another game, or you're just wanting to play a filler before you go somewhere, or take it to work at your lunchtime, play a card game with somebody. It's 2 to 4 players. You play with 2 people. Like I said, fun little game. Guys, I want to let you know I'm going to try to put out a new game review every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. We're going to try to do that, and I'm going to have a new kind of a episode where I'm going to review the top 10 board games that I played this month. So in January, I'll have at the 1st of February, I'll have a video of what the top 10 games I played the most in January. And at the end of the year, I'm going to do a top 10 games I played for the whole year. So you might see a lot of some repetitions in that, but it'll just show you what games I get to the table and what I think are fun. And maybe you guys would think that too. Hey guys, thanks for watching Calvin's Got Game. Please subscribe, like this channel, share it with folks. Sure would like to hit 100 subscribers this year, and I sure appreciate you watching. Thank you.